In a world of GTA, it's a tale as old as time, the Rags to Riches saga. But what if the journey took a new twist? Imagine starting in the boondocks, facing challenges and building your empire. And then, as the climax approaches, the grand finale unfolds in a dazzling Vice City and the keys. Subscribe if you're excited for Vice City. Thank you and let's go. And we're starting off with GTA 6 trailer versus pre-alpha footage, so we are comparing the club over there, trailer 1 footage, how it looked like in the club, and the same pre-alpha footage that we could possibly see, and compare how the game changed already, and just imagine what it will be once the game is released, how much it will change. Next up, Vice City should be the last place that the story takes us. So here's the trend in San Andreas and GTA 5 story. We start in a big city, spend time in a country, and come back to the big city. So I think that a game should start us in the boondocks. The last mission should be in Vice City and Keys. This change of scenery would reflect the Rags to Riches narrative, as this would also make the city more special to players because the city itself would feel like a reward for the work that was put in earlier in the game. I agree that a story should take you to the city a little bit later, kinda like they did in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Vice City, or with Trevor in GTA 5. So I think the game will start from small store robberies in the countryside and later they will move to Vice City. So I disagree that it should actually be literally the last place you can explore. That would take too much time and most people would explore it on their own anyway. I think it should be more like with St. Denis in Red Dead Redemption 2, somewhere in the middle of the story, maybe even earlier. Yeah, I agree with you considering how dense cities are in the Rockstar games, combined with the fact that a modern city is much larger than one in 1899, the city should be introduced fairly early. So it's still an interesting idea to have the first few hours of gameplay in a countryside though. Yeah, I imagine the story would go something like this. Prison scene in a tutorial, and the liquor store robbery from the trailers their first heist. After a couple of those, they get lucky with a bigger score, maybe a small bank or something. They celebrate, they get a new car and buy a home in Vice City. Scenes with the Lucy and Jason on the highway. They keep robbing people in the city, millionaires, rich influencers. Something goes wrong, police is on their tail. Everyone knows their face, they run away and have to hide in the countryside once again. Could be a story, reason why we have to go fishing and hunt for food if they want to bring back those elements from the Red Dead Redemption 2. The next up we go for, why real Florida man news headline would you like, what real Florida man news headlines would you like to see parodied in a GTA 6? And there we go, one of those that you could possibly see in the game in the future as some Easter eggs and hints. Florida man parks smart car in kitchen over fear Hurricane Dorian would blow it away. The man's wife said her car did not receive such a treatment and remained in a garage. I mean, if you can drive the car into the house without much issue, why not do it when a hurricane is coming? Honestly, sounds pretty reasonable. As well as, let's go for more interesting details about the original Project Americas leak from the Know back in 2018 on the Inside Gamecast 2820 mark in video. Brian Garr, former writer from the Know, talks about how when the Project Americas story came out, Rockstar went on firefighting mode. Find source of the leak. Interesting detail about an almost 8 years old leak. As well as we are going for the GTA 6 map update. This is what we can roughly expect the GTA map to look like based on the reveal trailer and the leaks. So Twitter account user GTA 6 News has posted what looks like an ever so slightly more detailed version of the leaked GTA 6 map. The account seems to have pulled together information from the trailer and further recent leaks, as other users in the comments have said it seems to be accurate from what they understand. And TLG Hackstone said, in the leaked videos from 2022, you can see the player coordinates from each video, so the locations road, layouts road, signs from each video, and the fact that the map is based on Florida and the coordinate locations match the real life locations layout helped a lot. Spooky YouTube said this map is accurate because the people creating it using coordinate grid that got leaked. So images that got leaked in the official trailer as well as leaked data sets like location names and so on. So yeah, it is pretty accurate. Google GT6 mapping project, you're gonna find it. Others aren't that happy with what they see though, as Gooked Out Tone said, now they need to have most of the city of Miami, not just parts of the map. And the other one said, so they removed some of the city and replaced it with Greenlands, as hopefully it's not too much Greenland. Some people think that we should get the Greenlands and some think that we should not. Long-awaited feature in GTA 6. An ex-Twitter user has posted a clip from the GTA 6 trailer in a slow motion appearing to show detailed and accurate mirror reflection will be in the game. An account posted it saying it's a long-awaited feature. If this does feature in this final game, it will likely be most noticeable if playing in the first mode, and which is yet to be confirmed by developer Rockstar but has featured in GTA 5 since it released on the last generation of consoles in 2014. And some social media users on the platform are skeptical though. As someone said, I would be surprised if one of the two of the stuff they showcased in the trailer is an actual game. As this is probably just for a cutscene trailer, I doubt the game has it in the end. The other one said we had a mirror reflection in GTA 5, but they were blurry as hell. And I will say the reflection on the cars in GTA 5 for the buildings were slightly accurate, but puddle reflections were way off. Also, there is possibly a new gameplay screenshot, as one of the X accounts appears to have posted a screenshot of a leaked GTA 6 gameplay, but if we look closely to this screenshot and possibly the account who created it, it is absolutely fake. Heists to be scaled back. Every discussion is getting users' thoughts on what they think the main underlying theme of the game will be. And Mr. Fetusman posted, I remember when GTA 5 was announced, released, and the big underlying theme was heist. Especially once GTA Online dropped, everyone was ready to do cool, indicate heist. We've seen clips of Jason and Lucia robbing a gas station, but I doubt Rockstar would go with heist as the big money-making method for a second game in a row. I feel that they will switch up and make it more diverse. And users have lots of various theories on what they think the main focus will be, which includes trust and a love story embedded in crime and change. One user said, considering we know the inspiration for Jason and Lucia is Bonnie and Clyde, and I'm assuming they at least started as a small-time store and restaurant robbers, I don't know if Rockstar is going to abandon the heist format for it, because with the Bonnie and Clyde inspiration, I don't expect it to be a GTA 4 style game with gang conflicts. And Biscotti Holiday 5975 said, a love story gone horribly wrong, sometimes bad happening with Jason and Lucia, getting entangled in a mess with some powerful people who should never have been trifled with. So the other one said, hear the echo, love, more specifically how far you'll go for someone you love. So that's kind of all the news we got for today's video, and if you're interested in more, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next one, and peace.